Yo, what's up? It's Jomai shouting, and today is Tuesday, so I will be showing 5 of my favorite recipes, and you only have one main ingredient for this, which is your bread. These recipes are so easy to make and so satisfying, so let's get toasting. For the first recipe, it's called one pan egg toast, so you will only be needing 2 eggs, butter, a slice of cheese, 1 slice of bread would be so enough, and your favorite ketchup. Let's start off by cracking the eggs. Season it with salt and some pepper and give it a little mix. Now over a medium heat, we are melting the butter and making sure that the pan is all covered up. And there goes your beaten eggs. But before we cook the eggs completely, get your sliced bread and split it in half, dip each side casually with your hands to make your life easier. But be careful not to burn your fingers, and we're gonna use a little expertise on flipping the eggs just like this. And ooh, that's expertise. Fold the edges to make it look beautiful and clean, and if that's hard, yes, you can use your fingers because girl, no one is looking. Now time to put the cheese in there, and don't forget to drizzle in your favorite ketchup. You can use your banana ketchup or tomato ketchup, however you like it, and spread the taste in there and before you fold your toast. And ta-da! One pan egg toast. For the next toast recipe, let's just call it scrambled egg with cheese toast. And yes, you guessed it, let's beat the eggs and toast the bread with butter, and ooh, that looks perfectly toasted. And we cook the eggs, and you know it's not called scrambled eggs without mixing it roughly in the pan, and we put the cheese in before the eggs and we season with pepper, but not so much like this. You know, let's just flip it over with our hands just like nothing happened because girl, no one is looking. Just like this, and ta-da! We have our scrambled egg with cheese toast. On to our third recipe. It's the healthiest of them all. It's called the avocado toast, and you only need your buttered bread, a slice of lemon, an egg, a clove of garlic, olive oil, some seasoning, and some chili flakes. And we start toasting. At this time, I'm wishing a perfectly ripe avocado, and that just happened. I can't be happier. And that's when we scoop it out of its skin, and I think it's easier if we dice it up first before we totally mash it in a bowl. And look at that perfectly toasted bread, and that's when we need our clove of garlic, rubbing it on both sides of the bread while it's still hot. And now we mash the avocados that we diced not so long ago, and a little bit of lemon juice won't hurt. You can also add whatever herbs that you have in your home, some salt and pepper to taste, and this should be good by now, giving your bread a little entrance because it's so ready to be topped by our mashed avocados. Could this be any more dramatic? And you want to make sure that it's evenly spread on your bread because you don't want to miss a space, girl. Now you can cook your egg however you like it. You can have it boiled or in sunny side up, and for me, I decided to poach it just to add an extra work. Trying a microwave poached egg by putting a tablespoon of vinegar in a cup of water and letting it for a good minute or for a good TikTok song, and it went overcooked. Look at that yolk, girl. I know it's not supposed to look like this. Now an extra work goes a long way, right? Now I'm doing it the right way in a pot, and I just wish it's really the right way of doing a poached egg. Now let's just put the lid on and not bother doing a TikTok dance anymore, and we'll be drizzling the olive oil onto our bread and some chili flakes as well. And that's the time we put our second try poached egg. Look at that, guys. That's me poking that egg yolk just to check if it's good, and I think it's still runny and I think it's still fine, and this could still give justice to my avocado toast. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a good bite. Yeah. For our next toast, it's very easy, nothing complicated. It's called banana peanut butter toast. What you just need are 3 ingredients. Yes, 3. So kailangan na lang ng, of course, your bread, your ripe banana, your favorite peanut butter, and cinnamon. But if you don't like cinnamon, then I won't judge you. So let's get toasted. Starting in another way of toasting because I am tired. And I think this toaster wants to fight me with my own bread, and I'm gonna put it back with my own hands because, girl, you know what to say. No one is looking. And here's my attempt on catching that fly bread with a plate, and I think it's a fighter. I have to record it again. Hindi ko na-click yung record button. Ang ganda-ganda pa naman ng presentation ko. Here's the second batch of my banana peanut butter toast, and I'm using a new peanut butter here because I finished the first one. And I really made sure that I press on that record button before I do all this because it's my last banana, girl. And because I don't want to make another mistake because of this cinnamon powder, I'm trying it on my hands first before tapping it for that little sprinkle on top, and look at that. It's just so perfect. I can have a bite on it like my first time. And for our last pasabog toast, it's none other than the classic grilled cheese, and you will only be needing your butter, bread, and whatever cheese you have, and I'll be just using cheddar cheese and mozzarella cheese. So let's get grilling. Starting in a low heated pan, we'll be putting the first slice of cheese that's been buttered on both sides, and we put the first cheese on top, and we want to make sure that we are being generous here because, girl, we're talking about cheese. And now working on the second slice of bread, which we only buttered on one side, we're putting the second cheese so generously, and we're flipping it over just to match it with the first one. And you want to keep this bread in position because this is the time that we will be spreading a butter in the side of the bread. And yes, you can add more butter if you like, but it's time to flip that bread because you don't want to burn it. And yes, you can use your hand, girl, because no one is looking. And ooh, that is so perfectly toasted. And we really want to grill that cheese perfectly, so we're putting on anything heavy just to press on that toast. Not very long because you don't want to burn that side of your toast, right? At this time, it's okay to feel nervous because you can't have more than 6 toasts a day, right? And I just can't burn this. Oh boy, I just made a perfectly grilled cheese. Oh boy. It's so perfectly brown. Why is my mozzarella not giving me that gooey feel? Let me try it again. It's still not gooey even if I'm giving a slow motion bite. Now I'm trying to press on it. Maybe the cheese is stuck inside, but still no. Wala talaga. Now I will just let you hear that effortless crunch sound it's making. Why is this grilled cheese so out of this world? You definitely have to try it because it's a bomb toast. And there you have it, 5 of my favorite toast recipes na sobrang daling gawin at sobrang sarap at hindi kayo mauubusan ng ideas. Medyo na parami lang yung kain ko ngayon, no? Puro toast. Siguro 1 week akong hindi magto-toast. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you do, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you on the next one. Bye!